luxury, it ain't no fun, no, but ain't no fun without a little bit of
Answer.
Is pink your go-to wine?
I like all different types of wine, just the sweetest berry for
I
me.
like all different types. Pink, blue.
I like the sweetest of berries, dude. That's just kind of how I've always been.
Sweet
my whole
barrel
life.
wine.
Did you drink wine back when you were a fucking cool guy?
Yeah, I've been through like 4 different wine phases in my life. Like I hit one, I was probably like 23, 24, and I hit a wine phase where I was just taking my mom's, it's Valenzano is the winery, which is the most South Jersey. Yeah, Valenzano.
Yeah, Staten Island.
So I'm drinking Valenzano, which is just grape juice.
Yeah.
I was drinking that because I thought I was classy. I'd be like, yeah, I'm hanging out by my parents' pool, drinking my parents' wine. I'm 24 years old. Then I stopped drinking wine for a while. Then I started drinking like good wine at like work events.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
And like I used to work with surgeons that like had wine cellars. So we'd be out to dinner and I'd be like, you can pick it. And then I'd have to like nervously text my boss and be like, I'm going to be expensing a $400 bottle of wine. I got like, but what sucks is you would get like the tiniest sip of that. When you get like a really good wine, everybody wants to try it. So there'd be like 11 people at a table drinking all of it.
I've never gotten grown-up wine at a grown-up place before, so I don't really know the quantities that they provided. I usually just have it here when my girlfriend has it, or...
Well, you guys had to hit the adult style, and now I'll graduate to good boxed wine. There's a lot like...
who are you telling,
they've
Brother Bear?
stepped it up, and that's a good gift, too. I brought one over Rob Cody's house last time I went over there. It's just a good one to just $20. You can drop it on their counter. They think about you every time they get drunk and fight with each other. Not saying the Codys fight with each other.
I bet you
I'm
they
saying
do.
in general, just our couple friends.
I'll bet you that household's a fucking mess, dude.
No.
Thanks, brother.
No, well, it's...
Salud.
Yeah. You can also see down Matt's shorts for this episode.
Crud.
Oh, we're back to shorts, Matt. I love
I'm
it.
shorts Matt today, dude.
I
went to the
had
gym.
a few, to answer your question, I had a few wine phases in my life.
Yeah.
It was always, I used to drink white in college.
I didn't expect the answer to be this fucking detailed.
No, I'm an aficionado. I just burped a Diet Coke into a mic and then said the word aficionado.
I think we could have wrapped it at, I used to drink wine. You're like, well, I used to go to places and get small quantities.
Well,
and then I used to
sorry,
get
I'm on a thing where I want to tell a story that's going to, gather some time.
We're not here to gather time. We're here to light this thing ablaze.
All right, let's light
think
a
about
blaze.
the fact, dude, we've been doing so many podcasts with different guests, and we're going, how'd you get into comedy? What's your mom, does your mom think I'm cute? What is your dad single? Like all the normal questions.
When did you find out your dad was single?
Yeah, how does he feel? Like, have you ever like snuck into his room when he was sleeping and like touched his ankle and been like, I could take you out. I'm not scared
How
of
many
you
night
anymore.
kisses have you given your poppy while he's sleeping?
Yeah, how many night kisses have you given your dad? And be straight up with us, Jake Patera.
Which we got to say again, I just rewatched him crushing those Melissa Etheridge notes. Just so much passion in there.
You want to talk about a guy who was crushing militia, whatever her name is?
Militia?
I don't know. The militia.
The metal militia?
Well, it's always tough because...
What,
when
words?
They're the worst. But when we do podcasts...
See, wait, this is what I was talking about. This is your ADD brain because basketball's on.
No,
and
I
you're
just can't talk.
You're mush-mouthing words.
I got a cold and you're going to come at me like that, dude? I have a severe cold.
Your cold makes you not be able to say militia?
Sure.
Damn, that is the best way to say Melissa. I just heard it in my head.
You're warming up to me. I'm not even looking at the game, dude.
Shout out to all the militias I grew up with. This show will be coming out 2 days before that, so yeah.
True. What were we talking about? Oh, no. When you guys, when we do podcasts with, people your age, and you guys reference things, and I, do have to sit it out. Because I don't want to be the one, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to monopolize the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about it. Explain it to me.
But you
So I just
really
kinda
don't know references.
not a lot.
I mean, that's fine. But then it makes me think, if it's removed, if I was podcasting with somebody that's 46, would I not? But I think I would get all their references.
Yeah.
Because I'm a worldly fella.
I know some references, and you're a bit worldly. You're not overly worldly.
I got long hair.
I was just gonna say you grew your hair out and you thought you got worldly. Dude.
I did. Oh, I did.
Yeah, you do look a little Italian.
I look a little European now. I had to go.
Yeah, you do look
for
European
work.
as all get out.
For work, I just had to go to an embassy. I won't name the country because I can't give away the company I work for. It's easy to find. But I was in an embassy with a bunch of people from Europe, and I look like most of them.
Yeah, you're like an ankle roll away. You have to roll the fucking jeans.
They all have weird jackets. Mm-hmm. They're not different. They're just weird.
Yeah, you could spot a European in America from a mile away, dude. They're wearing tight pants. They always have a tracksuit jacket and a scarf on.
But their jackets always have more buttons than necessary. Like all the buttons on this serve a purpose.
Yeah.
A lot of especially like cool guy Europeans. There's a
Yeah.
lot of shoulder buttons. There's no need for a shoulder button
Yeah, that's
unless
a
you were in
ridiculous
war
concept.
and you needed something to like that was you would remove that leather strap to
Yeah.
be a tourniquet on your arm.
Yeah, that's you strictly wear that for when somebody pimps your ride and you don't want them to pop your collar like that.
Yeah, hey Europeans, quit it with the shoulder buttons.
Yeah, or we'll come to your country and we'll fuck shit up again, dude.
Your country of Europe.
Dude, if they're gonna try to arrest our fearless leader, we're gonna come for your fearless leaders.
Yeah, what's happening with that?
He got indicted as hell.
How good were those? Since we recorded the deep fake photos of Trump getting arrested,
Yeah,
did you
they're
see
good.
those?
Yeah.
And they were. I mean, it's scary. we're a year away from nothing on TV or the internet being real.
Oh, dude,
if that's
oh
that
my
good
God.
this quick, that's insane.
People are doing like full Rogan episodes of just his AI.
Well, I mean, we've probably put enough words out there on the internet that you
Sure.
could build a conversation between the two of us, and it would still just be like, backward hats are cool, and
Yeah.
also so are Van shoes.
Yeah,
and
it
that's
literally
it.
like, dude.
That rules. That rules.
That
That
rules.
rules.
Did you guys see the new South Park episode with Chat GPT?
No, I heard about it.
So
though.
they wrote it using Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Like this is kind of a spoiler. They didn't tell you that until the end of the episode, and you're like, oh yeah, now some of these.
That's why this was
dialogue
weird.
options
Terrifying.
make
Have a good workout,
make
my
sense,
darling.
you know?
That's going to be what's scary is like I'm sure South Park's going to never end, especially now. That's what's scary. So like stuff like South Park where you don't need living characters and they can duplicate the audio. It may never end now if they just let the AI take it over.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I just realized that.
I think that might be on Trey Parker and Matt Stone, though. I imagine they own the intellectual property.
Yeah, but one day they're going to die and somebody's going to have that. Like, can you be buried with
Well, I
the
think,
rights
like,
to stuff?
I do think AI will never be able to fully capture humor. I think that's the
know
one
Iverson was
thing.
pretty funny. I don't know what you're talking about. Allen Iverson.
He's got it. No, he does not, dude. He lost it
He's
3
on
years
fire.
ago. He lost it 3 years ago, and I took it from him. I saw you at an open mic. I went, "Give me it." You remember that?
Your hair's not even long.
Shut up, jerk! I'm trying my darndest.
You're not.
I
You
can grow
cut
my
it.
hair. Oh, dude, don't even talk about me growing my hair because I'll make you look like a fool right on live television.
Watch this.
I'm queefing.
Hey Jay, in post, can you just make a bunch of hair pop out of my head there?
Something like that, yeah.
This is gonna be like, you ever like observe your own sense of humor?
Yeah.
Like today, I had genuinely for about an hour. I sat.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go on.
What did you think?
I'm thinking of. Did you ever see somebody do something that they think is funny? You're like, that fucking moron, and then you're like, oh, that's exactly what I do. I'm a moron.
So to some effect, yeah, I was like
Yeah.
literally taking like a very broad assessment of like my own things I find funny because I'll watch things that I think people like and think are funny, and I'll just think they're kind of funny, and I'm like, what makes me crack up? And I landed on it, and I was like, oh yeah, I like actually have autism. Like
Yeah?
I was sitting here, and this was making me laugh out loud. The idea of like a Bon Jovi type guy like singing a song about my roommate getting a buzz cut. I was sitting here pissing myself.
That sentence just sounded like ChatGPT made it. It was just like
I'm AI.
that was the most 26-year-old nothing sentence I've ever heard.
But that's what that in my
why did I
head.
throw age in there? I hate. Sorry that I did
Just
that.
like him, just somebody being like, he hit.
no, that's here.
He went on to the bar. He said, "Buzz it up."
I also at first thought you said Bond Jovi, like
yeah.
James Bon Jovi.
That's actually
James Bond
Dude, that's a
Jovi.
pretty awesome Halloween costume.
Yeah, I'm pretty
idea.
sure that's gonna be my costume next year. James Bon Jovi.
John, that's your man on the street
pretty
calling.
good, dude.
Oh, we're halfway there.
Yeah.
Bang, ding, 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 and it's just the 007, the
And
Goldeneye.
I'll be that chick militia. You'll be James Bond, and I'll be or whatever it is. James Bond.
You're every James Bong.
Yo, I cannot think today, dude. I think I took
Damn,
pre-workout.
420, James Bong.
James Bond. yeah, rip it. I took pre-workout and I had
James
spicy
Blonde.
tuna today.
Oh,
and
James
I'm fucked
Blonde.
up.
He's just cute and blonde.
Like me.
You right? I said that last night. You and Jamie Fitzpatrick tried to butchered the end of
can't-
Fitz.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
The easiest part of Fitzpatrick I butchered. I said Fitzpatrick.
See?
You both claim ginger, and neither of you are ginger. I'm living by this now.
We are a bit ginger, him and I, but we're not like. There are fucking horrific looking gingers.
Yeah.
And we fall into like the less subhuman looking brand of them. So
Yeah.
we never really have much of a home, dude.
You're like there's
You're a
night
day
dwellers.
walker.
I'm a gay walker.
Yeah,
I'm
there's,
gay.
There's night walkers and day.
I
you're a day
love
walker.
kissing boys. What up, idiots? I kiss boys now, dude. Things
Wait,
are
what were
way
we saying?
different.
Oh yeah, our new we changed the podcast name again. Now we're no longer That Rules. We're no longer Handsome Idiots. This podcast is now called The Most Kissable Boys.
Yeah, dude. Have fun saying that at the top of your show when you bring us up. Be like, this guy's a podcast called The fucking Kissable Boys. And then I get up
It's
there.
called The Most Kissable Boys. Say the whole name.
I love how
Give
the
me the
name
superlative.
the name is entirely based on what will be introduced when you guys go up to do stand up.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
entire basis.
This
of the
next
name of the
comic has a podcast called The Coolest Guy Ever that also should definitely get paid more to do this show.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we had a podcast called "Don't Touch Me." There, we talked about this. That's a great one
Your
to
next
promote at the
comic
top.
is the host of I Swear to God These Jokes Are Funnier If You Guys Are 3 Drinks Drunker.
Your next comic coming to the stage, guys. Very funny. He's got a podcast called "I Got a Fucking Gun." I'm dead serious. making hosts get swatted by the
Making
name
his
of your
way to the
podcast.
stage, your next comic's got a podcast called I Fucking Hate My Life and I'm going to end it tonight. I swear to God, me, the host of this show, I'm going to kill myself. This is really the fucking name?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You asked for credits.
Dude, that's my credit. That and also I wrote for Conan.
You can see him this weekend at Helium Titty Fuck. Okay, now you're just getting. What is this, dude? Enough.
I love how much people really stretch credits too.
Yeah, oh yeah. I've
sorry.
stretched a couple credits.
Your next guy has HBO Max.
Your next guy has HPV Max.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your credits are just all your mistakes in life.
I mean, stand up is the biggest of them, so it makes sense to
No,
kind of
stand up's fun. I get it. I'm reborn, excited for stand up again because we got to see a fun show last night.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
We went for Peggy O'Leary's taping at Helium, and Naeem Ali, veteran of the podcast, went up, crushed right off the top, and then Ryan Foster, veteran of the podcast, went
Sure.
out, did his damn thing. Did you see his chain? I like his chain a lot.
He wears it a lot. I make fun of him pretty openly about it. His girlfriend got it for him though. So
I
he's
thought it
gotta
was
do
a wishbone at first, and I was going to make fun of him. And then I realized it was electrician's pliers, and I was like, lateral move? I don't know.
Oh, I actually did not see that one. I didn't know that he had fucking Pandora trinkets on.
Yeah, he has a trinket. It's a Pandora charm.
Did you have to buy Pandora bracelets for your beautiful angels back in the day?
I bought them for my mom.
Oh, really? Damn, you're trying to get ass like that?
Alex and Ani was a big one. It's like the bangle-y bracelet. Damn, I know bangle. I came spell, and I would
What
have
is a
bangle.
bangle,
What's a
dude?
bangle?
It's a bracelet that has a lot of jinglies on it.
That cannot be right.
Yeah,
Why is
look
it
it
called
up.
like a jingler?
A
then?
bangle is. I think the bangle is the thing you put on the bracelet. It's a charm bangle or something. I
Wasn't
don't know.
Bengal King like a big smash hit at the beginning of COVID?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals.
That's the guy who has a bunch of tigers in Bengal Stadium
Yep.
in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hope Trump doesn't go to jail.
Yeah. So wait.
That's another
wait.
thing that was
Yeah.
making me
We
laugh.
skipped over that. What they're gonna? He's got indicted. Now, what does indicted mean? I still don't know.
Like they like there's a crime that is like I think like actually associated with you at this point.
That's the best explanation. I don't know. It was a crime that's
Dude,
associated. They need
You
to
realize
get
I
rid
was
of.
going to go to law school. I thought about going to law school. And
Were you
guys
also
tried
going to go to
talk
med
about this?
school?
No.
Oh, no, law school.
so-
That's right. Your password is law school forever.
So
We're gonna bleep that
formal
out. What the
definition,
fuck,
the
dude?
formal definition of indict is to formally accuse of or charge with a serious crime.
Yes.
So he is officially been charged with a crime.
A crime is
Okay.
yeah, dude.
So
Kinda
officially,
you look like young Trump now with your hair, dude.
you do the voice, and I'll mouth it.
We've got really long hair. It's growing very long, tremendous hair. Frankly, the longest.
There it is.
You guys should keep that going for a bit. That was pretty good.
All right, let's
Yeah.
keep. We should do mime acts. All right, ready?
Okay.
Keep going. You do a voice, and I'll mime it.
Okay. I'm cheating on my wife.
All right, now I get to do one. Now I get to do one.
Now John doesn't want to be indicted. He's
All
not
right,
much
ready?
of a method actor.
It's my turn. You mouth this one.
Okay.
Man, I love doing blackface. That was a TikTok dance you just did.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's why people wear like eye black because they're trying to get close to blackface. I don't like it. Every time I see a lacrosse player with the eye black on, I'm like, careful, dude.
Eye black. So I used to wear eye black in baseball. It's 100% because it looks cool.
Oh,
Nobody.
yeah.
Everyone's like, it actually reduces the glare from the sun. It's like, unless you are transparently pale, there's not going to be a glare. Actually, like, yeah, you might.
Careful,
need it.
dude.
Yeah.
Careful with that
But
one.
no, it's total bullshit. And then lacrosse took it way too far.
Mm-hmm.
They did very aggressively close to blackface. There was a lot of baseball guys that did it too. I used to play with a guy that would like put it on, smear it, and then he'd always wipe it on his hat so
Oh.
that throughout the season his white game hat was just like charcoal by the end of the season.
Yeah, it is kind
Terrible. I threw a ball into that kid's face
Matt,
once.
there has to be pictures of you eye blacked out from lacrosse
For
in high
sure.
school.
For
If
sure.
not, I'm
There's-
gonna
I could-
Photoshop
I mean, I could
one.
pull one up right. It's on my
How
Instagram.
close are you to blackface?
Well, that's the thing. I think you do it because when you're getting close to blackface, you're getting closer to being black, and that's making you better at the sport.
Okay.
That's the
Of
logic
lacrosse?
behind it. Dude, every time I play
Yeah,
lacrosse,
look him up. Johnny Christmas. He's the greatest lacrosse player of all time.
no,
black guy.
genuinely, like they black people just
There's
don't.
like 7 of them.
They're not associated with lacrosse, not because they're not good at it. They just don't feel like playing it. But every time we played a team that had like a couple black kids on it, they were fucking nasty.
That's what we should. That's what reparations should be. We should give lacrosse to black people. Take it away from all the Chads and the hunters
the
from Maryland.
billion-dollar industry of professional lacrosse
Yeah,
will
we
be
give-
honored, I'm sure.
We give black people professional lacrosse. I think that's fair.
Yeah, but we stole it from Native Americans.
True, but they didn't do anything to get it back.
Dude, every time we play a lacrosse game, we should have like a what's the thing where you go quiet over an area that like used to be owned by Native Americans?
Oh, they do it in Canada. It's a recognition of native peoples.
They should make the bros
Hey,
do that
you're
for
Native
lacrosse
peoples.
games. Yeah. Yeah, yes, I am, John.
Yes, I am. Thank
dumb, crazy
Just
guy.
a bunch of bros fucking with this hair.
Fuck, dude, I'm fucking took this land
Damn,
hard
dude.
as hell.
They were brave.
I don't even want to play attack because I don't feel like I'm attacking the other fellas. Damn, dude. I love Native American people quite a bit. Never met one, but I imagine they
You've
seem...
never met a Native American?
I probably have. They usually
Have I? I don't know.
I don't think they're allowed to tell you. They're like, it's like if you're a cop.
Oh. Are you Native American? You gotta tell me if you are, dude.
You get pulled over, it's like, get out of the car.
I think
I'm like, are
that's,
you a Native American? And they're like, no.
that's probably the next voice you can't do.
Oh,
is Native
true.
American.
Yeah, true. True. Too bad it's a good one.
They get like on the reservations. They're I think we talked about it before in here. Their law like reigns supreme, right? Like
Oh, yeah,
cops,
absolutely.
They chase cops off the reservation and stuff.
Yep.
Which
Have you ever been to Mohegan Sun?
it's-
The security operations up there at the casinos and
It's
the
all-
surrounding reservation, it's impressive. It's esque of like a Disney park or
you
something.
can
of that
win. You can
nature.
win many wampum.
No, you
Mm-hmm.
can also get both your legs broke. Apparently,
There you go.
Just, dude, imagine for a
Breaks
second.
with
though.
legs. That was his name.
You're at a music open mic, and a guy gets on stage, and he's like, my roommate hit the barbershop. And he usually leaves it long on top.
Oh, he got a fade.
He got a fade on the sides and a shorter buzz on top.
I'm not gonna lie. Everyone thinks I was really blue collar, but I was kind of just a nerd.
Until
And
I got
then
a buzz.
everybody was like, man, he's so blue collar. I never even stepped foot in a factory.
But back to my roommate's buzz cut. Dude, it's so funny to just think of a guy singing
like-
about his roommate in particular. His roommate got one.
If you could start off with a 3 and then fade it to a 2. I like to take it up in a chin strap. Ooh.
Well, now you're kind of getting John Cougar Mellencamp,
Yeah,
you're-
which
yeah.
would also be awesome for the record.
I think
a little
my,
more
my
Johnny
hair,
Cash.
my next length of hair is going to be John Cougar Mellencamp. Which great
guys
name,
are
by
just
the way.
fucking making
John
people up
Cougar
at this point,
Montag.
dude.
John Cougar Montencamp.
Yeah, his
have
name
no
was my
idea,
name too,
John.
dude. Whatever.
I'm John Cougar Mellencamp.
That's why when I was talking about Chicago the other day, I had to say an old band Chicago because I was not sure if Matt would.
Jay,
I
I don't
knew
like the-
John would know.
Yeah.
I did not know if Matt
What
would.
a dumb name! What a dumb thing to name your band because it like for fully not knowing what the internet was going to be. They're just like, we'll name our band Chicago, and now it's like the amount of shit you have to add on to search for that. Sorry,
Dude, there's a band just called The Band. There's some really
True.
dumb band names.
True.
Jay, you're holding the microphone like a sexy mom smoking a cigarette.
He's
dude.
holding it like you were holding your wine glass.
Shit. I
Damn, are we a fucking? You know what?
Pinky out, boys.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I got notes of Ryan Foster's breath in this mic. A little bit of Mary Lee in there. It's good. It's good.
This is how the Kissable boys hold mics.
The
dude.
most kissable boys. The most kissable boys. All right.
Mwah.
We're the boys of the year.
We're the that's catching on, isn't it, dude? I've started saying that recently, dude. Oh, dude, one of my buddies was like Snapchatting a girl who was like maybe a little bit retarded, and she was of age. And I kept telling her because she said she had a boyfriend. She ended up telling him that she had a boyfriend, and he was like, "Damn!" And I was like, "You should tell her like I trusted you, like you were the girl of the year." And he said that to her. And he's like, I trusted you. Like, you were the girl of the year. Like, I couldn't believe you would do that to me. And she was like, I know. I feel like such a... Like, never addressed that he called her the girl of the year, which is just so funny, dude. It's
You
just,
got to get that girl a T-shirt with it. It says it on there,
You're
girl of the year.
just gonna gloss over the of the year part like
She's
it's a
like-
regular statement.
like,
that
she's not even
he's
like, who voted?
Do you remember...
No questions. My roommate got a buzz cut.
Ooh, use a good comb.
It's been a couple weeks and his girlfriend said the top's too long now.
It's
It's
the
funny as
barbershop
fuck,
from the movie Barbershop, though. They're like,
Yeah,
yo, shut up. Shut the hell up.
well,
That's Cedric the Entertainer.
the guy who cuts my hair cuts Bryce Harper's hair. You know, you don't have to be such a
My
bully,
dad's
dude.
accountant is also Eric Lindros's nephew.
My dad actually got certified by H&R Block, so we don't need an accountant, you idiot. He does his own taxes, and he does mine, too.
Damn.
His name is my name, too.
he had an H&R block in one of his arteries.
Dude,
Tony Bennett touched me once. Not like that.
Your dad's
though.
in an HR block in the ground, brother.
No, he was on the H&R block at prison.
Yeah, he was on the H&R dropping block, dude.
He had transferred from the H to the R block.
They were like, don't drop that H&R block of soap, dude.
He's on the tax return board of the prison, which is really the cell at the end of the hall where everybody
Yeah.
does TurboTax.
Yeah.
I
dude.
think he actually did taxes for it, which is ironic because...
Are you at... let me
Holy
ask you this.
shit, why is my mom calling right now?
Oh, she's like, you
ears are
talking-
burning.
Should she come on speakerphone on the pod?
No,
Can we
no,
do
no,
that?
no,
I
no,
would
no,
love
no,
that
no,
so
no, no.
much.
She's not ready for
So
that.
much.
She's not ready for that.
Hi, Jay.
Anyway, as I was saying, I think
It's
my
your
dad
money.
did the taxes of the guards at. We talked about it before. He was full on. What's his name from Shawshank? He was Andy Dufresne.
Coach?
He did the. He was already coach, yeah, but he did the taxes of the guards and shit.
Oh, yeah,
and like
yeah.
helped them like with shit like that. Which is ironic because one of the things he didn't do on the outside was pay taxes.
Yeah.
So.
He's like, yeah, well, they say those who cannot do teach. So that's kind of a beautiful full circle moment. That kind of rules, dude. I love that.
That rules.
Your dad did have kind of a cool story.
He had a really cool story. He was a wine guy. No, he wasn't. He loved Coors Lights.
Oh, what dad doesn't love a good
Yeah.
domestic, dude? That's two things
I think that's
dads
why
love.
they made a Diet Coke can almost look like a Coors Light.
Yep.
For cool dads like me, that
They
I gave it up, but I
dads
still want it.
They love two things, dude: domestic beers and domestic abuse.
And
Hello,
domestic
folks.
Cokes.
Hello, folks, dude. What? Yeah, but the show last night was pretty sick. Peggy
Yeah.
crushed. Everybody on there did really, really well. It was cool because it was like sold out too, and I think it was like actually. I mean, it was a lot of friends and family of hers, comics, but like I think she just sold it out, which was really cool to see.
Oh yeah. No, I mean she was like polling people in like the front row, and they were just like, "No, we just came for comedy."
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, okay.
Well, somebody, Lindsay Bowling, who was on the show, was really, really funny.
Yeah.
Put up a video that I didn't notice it, and I thought about it today that made me laugh out loud. That Peggy got a standing ovation, and then told everybody to sit down, which was incredible. Dude.
Incredible.
But yeah, it was a good time. I stayed. I drank tons of beers. I went like this. I went, oh, I love drinking beers like this. The whole night I was
You
going.
did. When I left, you were still drinking said beers.
Sure. I didn't stay much longer though. I'd probably stay for like another half hour. And
Wow, this is a riveting story.
oh yeah, I know, dude. Sorry. Yeah, why don't you tell us about the
See,
times?
this is
dude, it's
ADD.
not the game, bro. I'm the fucking.
That was just that was a basketball commercial, and you're like, yeah. So anyway, I went. You were even dribbling.
No, I wasn't, dude. I don't dribble. I shoot the ball. I don't waste time.
Yeah. So anyway, I was out drinking beers last night. Oh, we made that nice. You're not autistic. You just have violent ADD and anxiety.
Yeah, bro. What are you bringing anxiety? That felt like a low blow.
Well, now
dude.
he's anxious about it.
Because if you put those two together, it presents as autism.
Yeah, dude. No shit. I have anxiety. Every time I'm mean to you when I'm drinking, I text you the next day. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry about that, dude. That one was on me.
Getting those texts from people now when you weren't drunk is so fun.
It's
Like the
not.
next day, people are like, "What did I say last night?" I'm like, "Oh, I remember. I don't remember shit."
Just start making
My brain
stuff
is
up.
still terrible.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. I've done a couple of those recently.
I'm an international businessman. I can barely read.
International business, John.
That's me.
He doesn't-
International business.
When Zach walks in with a buzz cut, you better laugh out loud. You're like,
How
we were
buzzed?
just-
How high do you think he's in?
That's actually, instead of saying we were just talking about you, somebody walks in, you're like, we were just singing about you.
Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? I need him to give me a fade and a comb.
My roommate.
Oh, you're my barber.
This is equal parts the worst episode and the best episode.
Can we
we've ever
talk
done,
about
dude.
that song? The
What song?
fucking, hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Hey, Bruce, don't ever start a song like that.
Oh, I forgot.
Ever.
He was
Well,
a bit, yeah.
You don't
the
get
song's
references.
called "I'm on Fire." I have a feeling it was
It's
something. to do with-
chlamydia.
Yeah,
He got
definitely.
chlamydia from a tween.
There's a lot of stuff back in like that 80s, 90s, like the Seinfeld stuff, where they were just like openly like, yo, kids are hot as fuck.
She's cute.
Yeah.
Dude, I
What's
finally,
the deal with underage girls?
I finally watched
Why
a
are they
Gillian
attractive?
Keys.
Yeah.
I watched a Gillian Keys special where they did the age of consent.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that was fantastic.
I would just love to see Jerry Seinfeld.
That's one of his bits.
Seinfeld?
Yeah. No, sorry. But that was that used to be one of his bits.
Shane Gillis, yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was a fantastic bit though. I loved it.
That is funny that Jerry Seinfeld used to make love to a kid. That's crazy. You can get so famous. No, I'm not gonna. Never mind.
Do you think he kept pitching that in the writer's room for the show? He's
Yeah.
like, what if we got a 17-year-old? They're like, Jerry, stop, man.
it could be funny? They're like grown-ups, but younger. Like, there's no.
Look, I'm wearing a suit jacket and Nike Shocks that they stopped making in 1998 because they're the worst shoe
I have
ever.
an intern on the writing staff. She's like 21. He's like, look at this old bag.
Ew.
Have you guys ever heard of for PlayStation 2? It's a game called the Guy Game.
Oh,
No.
I think so.
So this is something I stumbled across this week. So it was a game that was released for PlayStation 2 that after it was released, it was found out that one of the actresses lied about her age and was 17 when she took her top off for filming for the video game.
What year was this?
This game was released in 2004.
Because if it was, well, that's probably, here's my, what did Lara Croft look like in 2004? Because if you remember how terrible those graphics were in 98,
Yeah.
but if that girl like got nude on camera to just be a pointy cone person, that's hilarious.
This
Yeah.
game was essentially just cutscenes that were filmed in a real studio.
Oh, okay.
So
it was
they
called
still
The
had-
Guy Game?
Yeah, and so apparently
Was
to
it pe-
this day, it's a very rare game that people bid on eBay and
Yeah,
shit
perverts.
because of that.
That's
yeah.
gotta be
Fucking
considered.
perverts.
That's gotta be considered child
disgusting
porn.
nonsense.
That's just pedophiles being like, loophole!
Yeah, dude.
It was a loophole!
It was a loophole. I put my
Hey,
pole
little girl,
right in her
is your
loop.
daddy home?
I actually.
Jerry. But hey, Jerry, if you see this, I love you and I would love to open for you. I can work clean.
Hey, actually, you do work clean as a comic. dude.
Imagine I work up the ranks. I get to a point where I get to open or even host for Jerry Seinfeld. I'm like, I will work clean. And I go out and I just open with, what's the deal with teens?
Jerry's like,
you just watch him come out and beat the shit out of me.
nah, dude. He's off the side. It's like, let him cook. Let him cook.
Michael Richards is like, he's going down the same path as me here.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that is. I'll never understand that concept.
What was your, as a kid, what was your comedy sitcom? Like, what was on in your, like, Seinfeld was always on in my house.
Oh, dude. Well, as a little kid, like when I was like Jerry's favorite age, I was Full House, which I should have been watching Seinfeld because I could have been getting some.
So you were
action.
still, Full House was still kicking.
Full House was kicking, and then when I was in like 6th grade, a big one. I don't even know if it was like remembered or known.
There he
Whoa,
is.
what
Somebody
the-
got a fresh cut.
We were just talking about
Hey,
you,
my
brother.
name's Zach. I got a blue shirt on. I got a haircut, and I'm going home.
Let's go,
Oh, we were
dude.
talking wine earlier, and Matt told me to shut the fuck up.
Dude, he went on a long
I've gone through
rant,
many
bro.
wine renaissances. I also have long hair. I know about wine.
We were.
All right, sorry. Sitcom you used to watch.
Oh, Grounded for Life. You ever heard of this
Oh,
program?
yeah, that was a good one.
That one used to bop hard, dude.
Yeah.
The youngest son or the youngest kid, they just couldn't negotiate a contract with them, so they just wrote him out of the show and never addressed it.
Oh, that was always great when they would just change a mom like mid-season, like Fresh Prince.
I think there's like 3 of them, wasn't there?
I think so, yeah.
And that had to be like, oh god, to be like if you're a racist dude trying to do better, and you're like, that's got to be.
Hey.
It's the same.
You
Yeah.
guys remember that '70s show? That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like that was one of my
I'm
sitcoms.
rapidly looking like a cat,
yeah.
like an extra from that 70s
Yeah,
show.
with
They
the
did the
flannel,
same
dude.
thing with Eric's
When's that?
sister.
Yeah, the
though.
shirt.
93 though. This is that 90s show.
Which apparently is beans as hell.
They did the same thing though with Eric's sister in that show. Remember that?
Yeah.
Eric's older sister.
Yeah, they
she was
changed
there for
her.
like 3 seasons, and then they just never addressed it. And
That
swapped
one
out
wasn't
the
getting by
actors.
because I saw that. I went, where did that gorgeous
Well,
angel
in real
come?
life, no, but in real life, I think she had like a rapid decline with drugs, and they
Oh,
could
yeah.
never. I could be totally
In
wrong in making that
Hollywood?
up.
No.
Yeah, that's just something you speculate about.
Yeah.
It's just like, I could be wrong, but I think she
Look,
lost her career to
statistically,
drugs.
she's dead. So
I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think this multimillionaire ruined her life by drugs. I don't want to get like anything weird out there if it's not
It
true.
was also great too. That 70s show was great because they cast Fez as a loser, and then he got jacked and hot, and they're like, "Damn it! Now we got to make him cool."
He's on
Yeah.
like NCIS now or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's so funny that he was the only foreign guy, and they were like, I guess foreign people talk with a lisp.
You know that's what Fez stood for. In the
Foreign
original
exchange
script,
student.
yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't have a name, so they called him Foreign Exchange Student,
Yeah.
FES.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
He used to. That's funny that he used to host Yo Mama too. I think
Yeah,
we went
tu
into-
madre.
Yeah. My dad I used to watch that with. That's you want to talk about a show you used to watch with your parents. I used to watch that with my dad, and he would cackle, laugh. His favorite one was this guy went up there and he was like, usually it's just up there, you know, dudes be like, "Yo, mama's so this, blah blah blah." This guy went up there and he's like, "I'm rubber, you're glue, and your mother's a whore." And then my dad, to
Classic.
this day, still breaks it out about my own mom.
He says it.
Yeah, he used to do other ones like we would play basketball together. This is gonna. We would be like playing basketball together, and he would shoot and go, "Bang, your mother." I'm like, "Dad, stop, dude!" All the time, and he would miss too, which was the funniest part.
Buckets of cum on your mother.
Okay,
Whoa,
well,
Jesus,
come
Dad.
on, dude, what the hell? Don't do buckets.
It was, your, it
on.
was your dad. It wasn't John. I
Yeah,
don't
dude,
know.
you know
Yeah.
what? Okay, you know what? I'll turn that. My dad's fertile as hell. He
Was
can
your
make
dad
buckets.
sick at free throws?
Yeah.
Dude, dads love free throws.
Yeah.
My dad, we had a net in our backyard, and why'd I say like I was from upstate New
Yeah,
York?
my dad had a
we had a net in our backyard.
backyard. We used to go fishing.
It was
back
crazy. Once the snow melted, we would go shoot hoops.
There. I hope Donald Trump doesn't go to prison.
But my dad would go out and just would shoot free throws till like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
He coached basketball. He was a high school basketball coach. Like, so he was actively still like playing every once in a while, but the next morning he'd just be like 46. I'm like, what? He's 46 in a row in the dark, buddy.
Damn,
He's like,
pretty good.
buddy, he's like, the floodlight barely even hits the court.
Yeah, yeah. You heard of Larry Legend, dude?
Yeah.
Whiter
But
than
yeah,
him.
dads love uncontested free throws.
Well, that's because you know how dads think that everything that like makes them feel emasculated is gay.
Yeah.
In the same way of like sports, anything they're not good at, they're like, it's showboating, dude.
Yeah.
You play the game the right way, dude.
quit hot dogging.
It's called fundamentals because it's fun.
I walk out, my dad's underhanding all 46 of those. He's doing the granny style.
Every time my dad saw a dunk happen, he's like, it's like, all right, relax. I could have done that.
Another vein pops in his neck.
My dad just thinking that his 5'7" dad's jeans were like, I could have made something out of this.
Could you dunk?
No.
No, the answer's no.
Yo,
It's a
dude,
yes or no.
Don't laugh
question.
off camera.
Zach, could he dunk?
I could. Yo, bro, what are you talking? Okay, I'm gonna give you one chance.
What are you, 6'2", and you can't dunk?
6'1"? The only time I'll adjust my height
This
down.
is the only time he's ever said 6'1". Dude, I'm barely 5'10".
You guys, you don't know how hard. Dude, I don't dunk because I play the game the right way, jackass.
Yeah, I'm not dunking because I'm too busy setting a great screen.
Matt's saying this while wearing the exact outfit a dad would be
Yeah,
shooting
true.
free
True,
throws
dude,
in.
true.
right?
Those are
Champion New Balance.
non-dunking
Even with the
shoes.
socks.
I used to do a joke about Champion New Balance. I might have to bring that one back.
Man, dads loved ankle support. That was a big thing in my dad's life. Like, if he ever saw me in these shoes, be over with.
Yeah.
He's like, "You're gonna break your damn ankle, bud.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, dude? My
Yeah.
dad, oh, dude, dads. This is another thing dads do. They assign names to people off of like kind of references they remember. So like, my dad has a story. We were playing 3-on-3 basketball. It was his 3 friends and then like 3 like younger dudes. Like I was probably like 10 and then a couple like 15, 16-year-olds.
Right.
Their sons. And this guy, Phil, my dad went up for a rebound, and the guy, Phil, pulled my dad's arm back, ripped his arm out of his socket. Like, he clearly,
Ooh.
like, you know, dads also don't go to doctors.
Yeah.
Everything in this is the total dad mantra. Gets his, like, fucking arm ripped out of his socket, and then for literally still now, he's like, my arm's still fucked up when Phil the Future ripped my arm out of my socket. Still calls him
And
Phil the
if
Future.
he did something everlasting to you, you give him like a positive nickname.
Yeah.
Because if it was bad, there would have been a different sound.
Yeah,
He'd be like,
well-
you remember when Phil the boop hurt my shoulder?
Well, it's weird because he tells other people, his kid Phil the Future pulls his arm out. Phil the Future was like a Disney Channel show that ran like a season and a half. So people are just
He
listening to my
also
dad.
calls him a kid.
Well, people are looking at my 60-year-old senile dad. He's like, yeah, this guy from the future ripped my arm out of my socket while we played basketball. He's
Phil,
like, what are
he's
you
from the
talking
future. Don't worry about details.
So, John, I know you can relate to this. My dad, when I played in bands in high school, I never had the good hair. You know what I mean? But a guy in my band had the
I
good
can't
hair.
relate to that at all.
Well, no, he would play on stage and be flipping his hair the whole show. So
My dad used to scream at me for the hair flip. My hair was probably this long in high school, and I'd constantly hit the flip because I had the bangs going down, and he would like freak out on me. And then I found his senior picture, and he had the exact same fucking haircut. Yep. And I was just like, it's so scary because they're always like, oh, you just become your parents. Every step of the way, if you put side by sides, I've just become him.
Oh, yeah.
It's scary.
Oh, yeah.
But cool.
Absolutely.
Damn,
I'll
I'd be
take
sick
it.
if you go to prison.
I'm trying.
Old Johnny prison. Dude, you'd get turned down
Try
in prison.
me. Don't
You
internet.
would
Don't
get-
try me. I'm sorry.
Nah, dude, there's a lot of things, dude. You're a walking Donald Trump, and I hope he doesn't go to prison.
I'm not going to jail. Damn, it's still bad. I can't do it.
Donald Trump. Yeah, let me hear your best Trump.
All right, give me. I got to get into it.
Let me
So-
guess, dude. You probably do a good Hillary impression, dude. That's probably what you do, dude.
No, I'm trying to think. How do you start a Donald? I know Gillis talks about it in his
Listen,
special.
folks.
That was something. Okay.
It wasn't a good one.
Yeah, that was the
just
guy
said-
that introduces Donald Trump.
You just said, "Listen, folks," in your own
That's how.
voice.
That's how it'll start up. That's how he always starts. Listen, folks.
We got
we're
a
gonna talk
really
about-
big car.
It's like the closer.
It's. I don't like doing it. All right, do Joe Biden.
We've got, quite frankly, a couple very kissable
Let's just
couple boys.
let's do the debates right now.
Oh, Tom,
You be Donald. I'll be Joe.
You are sleepy as hell. You are more of a Joe.
I'm so sleepy.
I think in the dynamic of this podcast, you're more of a Joe, more of a Donald.
I'm as Joe as they come. I love ice cream.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
How about that, dude? Him coming out after like a school shooting happened and was like, "I'm Joe Biden. They got chocolate chip ice cream up there."
Well, I didn't see it yet, but they said like, didn't he? He was like joking around, right?
Yeah.
He was like whispering to them and stuff.
Also, that's such
whisper
a thing
guy.
old people do, where they just say things like a little bit wrong. Like their chocolate chip ice cream is not a thing. It's mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh yeah, no, there's got to be vanilla with chocolate chip.
But that's
in it.
not a brand that
Oh, no,
people
it's
are
not.
like, chocolate chip ice
Yeah.
cream. It's like, you're a little wrong, dude.
Yeah, I got chocolate chip ice cream up there. Also, my son loves heroin.
Yeah.
or no, crack. Sorry, heroin's just more fun to say in that voice.
Hey,
heroin.
You try a little bit, all your problems go away.
I used to live in Wilmington. I would get on the train. A guy would put a needle in my dick every day. And I'd go down to D.C.
Look, I'm a little retarded.
No, you're
That's a
Trump.
good
We're
job.
debating.
Shit, yeah.
All right, you're the moderator.
First topic is going to be sexual consent. What are your positions on the matter?
Very gay. What a waste of time. Get in there, get out with Crooked Hillary. I kissed her on the lips. It was very kissable and sweet.
Where am I? I used to fight a guy named Popcorn Nugget at the pizza parlor, and one time he came out to me and said, "Joe, you're I'm Joe."
Wrong. I'm Joe now.
Pass.
Next topic: are cell phones good or bad for children?
Wrong. Next topic. My roommate got a buzz cut.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw it and I said, "Why am I going Texas now?"
I don't know where you're at with this, dude.
I think I was going W there for a second.
Oh, W?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Can you do W? I think I could do a Bill. I could do a Bill
That's
Clinton
not bad.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I've been to an island 27 times.
Where the hell
Well,
those?
you fooled me once.
Damn,
Shame
no,
on-
they got a body count. I'm sorry.
Who?
The Clintons.
True. Yeah. They
Can't put this out on the internet.
Yeah,
On the
we
web?
can't. Yeah. Oh, I
on
cursed.
the World Wide Web?
I cursed in the first 5 minutes of our podcast today.
Didn't they invent the internet? No, Al Gore invented the internet, right?
What does that mean? Did he actually?
Al
invent
Gore
the
basically
internet?
just, I think he did a speech. He was like, "You're welcome." That was my Al Gore.
that's your closest you've been to Trump.
I know, I was trying so hard.
Why don't you do this? This will be fun for the. Why don't you do an impression?
Wasn't
of me?
Al Gore? Did Al Gore talk like this?
Yeah, you're more of a baritone impression guy. If you got a guy
Okay.
with a lower register,
Who can we do?
Foghorn Leghorn, do it.
Oh, I'll sit on you.
yeah, you got a lower. You get down there, dude.
I get deep.
I'm proud to see this from you, dude. Because you
Can you get
really
deep? You got a real bitch voice. Damn, whenever it's just you and I, we slip into accents and voices.
Yeah, because we've never had a real. We've been
If
friends
it
for
ain't, if it
5
ain't
years.
broke, don't fix it.
Welcome
I
to the
try.
most kissable boys.
Welcome to two of the most kissable boys. Mwah, you fucking pussies. Okay.
You're a pussy.
I cannot believe we have people that actually listen to this. I look at the views and the listener. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
We don't.
This is really
they
an
scroll
intervention with our listeners, I think.
through. Yeah.
We need to all have a sit down.
Listeners, reach out to us. We got people out there. Nobody ever. Guys, we want you to talk to us.
Comment on our videos and be like, "This is so
comment."
bad."
Yeah, comment bad stuff. Let's do it. Matt reads all of them. Just so you know,
Literally
listener, Matt will literally read every word that you type on the internet to us.
I've answered every comment we've gotten.
And he'll find where you live and what you do for a living, just to make sure that you're a reputable person.
It sucks you can't just comment, like reply to a comment with a sound clip of just.
Who says you can't?
Can you put that in the? Oh, you can put a link. Ooh, that's what we need to cut. Just a super cut of you and I just going.
I'm listening to the podcast.
I can get Brendan Donegan's fart and just make that a sound clip.
No, we don't talk about him anymore, dude.
Can we talk about the fart that you let go in the car last time I picked you up? That was assault.
Yeah.
I was farting real bad because I've been eating foreign food at the embassy because I'm an international businessman. And my farts were very European recently.
Yeah. Oh, really?
And I was kind of hoping they would carry over and I could just release one here, but I think I got all of them out earlier today.
Yeah, but I did that just to you. Why would you do that to Jay, to my girlfriend?
You know what?
My roommate.
That's
and his
how
girlfriend?
wars work. Somebody starts it, and then you keep going bigger and bigger until someone drops the bomb.
Gorilla Toot Fair?
Yes.
God damn, dude.
Collateral damage is a thing, dude.
Where's your wine glass? Oh, I don't know. It should be over
You know
there.
what I mean, John? Just like collective punishment was banned for a reason, but yet they keep seeming to use it.
What's collective punishment?
That's
That sounds
when
like
you
a sick
That's
band
when
name.
you punish the whole village.
We are collective punishment. You
Yeah.
can catch us on tour with infant butt juice.
I've never really gotten the whole concept of like war crimes, which is it's such a ridiculous thing to just be like, your goal is to murder other people, and then you do something that's like a little bit meaner, and they're like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck?" Tear
I mean, there has
gas?
to be something though, right?
So
At the
I
end?
don't understand why.
collective punishment, though, is the concept of punishing the whole village because one guy takes a shot at one of the soldiers, right? You do that, and then you kill one person from every household. in the
Damn, I'm
village.
realizing that my baseball coach in high school hit us with collective punishment.
Every
yeah.
coach ever hits with collective
that's
punishment.
they're
Yeah.
god
It's a
damn, they're
war
like
crime.
well, my baseball coach was also like a crazy decorated drug detective too and was jacked.
Oh, I don't like that
scary
at all.
guy, great guy. But he hit us with I remember one time somebody like 3 guys missed curfew. This is actually pretty funny. So they missed curfew because they got 2 just whores from our town to make out in the back of their car. And that's why they missed curfew. So the rest of us had to run while those 3 guys stood there and watched us. And our coaches were like, this is punishment because they get to see how much you guys suffer. I'm like, no, they're the 3 dudes that laugh at us for this. Like,
Oh wait, they didn't have to do anything?
no, they had to stand there and watch. And then eventually they ran. But then at the end,
I mean, I remember big thing in basketball was suicides.
yeah.
Which, what an aggressive name to call anything to
we
a
always had to run
12-year-old.
16s the other way.
Maybe that's responsible.
Sideline to sideline.
That might be responsible for the mental health crisis we're in, because everybody was like, do a suicide now. It's like, all right, guys, get on the line. We're going to do let your problems bleed out in the bathtub. It's like, that seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Seems excessive.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're
All
doing
right, guys, tie the noose.
Yeah, we're doing nooses, guys. Yeah, guys, all right.
All
we're
right, guys,
doing
load the gun. You're only going to need 1 bullet.
all right, guys, on the line. We're doing a concoction of prescription pills.
All right, guys, pull the car into the garage. That also just sounds like a great.
Today's drill
That
is
sounds like a
alcohol
great
poisoning.
Yeah, that just sounds like a great sports metaphor, though, guys. Guys, we got to pull the car into the garage.
Yeah.
And finish this damn thing.
That's funny, because at the end of it, you're really exhausted, aren't you?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. How we
Hey.
doing? How's everybody doing? Comedy's always kind of come easy to me, dude. That is pretty fun. That might be a new bit. I've also come up with new bits that I'm just making fun of my dad, too. Bang, your mother. Unbelievable. I was like 9 years old.
You're 9.
I was like 9,
Your
me
dad
and
was
my
rubbing your
dad
face?
at the courts in Deffert.
Do you remember when you started defeating your dad in competition at 9?
Yeah, I was like, I had enough of this.
What sport?
Basketball, I was beating him pretty early on.
Okay.
Because I was like the same height as him when I was probably like 11.
Yeah. My dad, like, the one we would always go, like, I was catching up to him on was golf. And golf is definitely a thing where, like, once you get old and if, like, you had terrible ankles, so, like, if your body starts shutting down, you pretty much don't golf anymore.
Yeah.
So it sucked because I got to the point where I was like, oh, I might be able to beat him. And then he just had to stop playing.
Yeah.
Because I was, like, driving the ball further than him. And it was always a constant chase. But it was like, yeah, golf was definitely, he still was beating me in anything basketball related that wasn't like one-on-one.
Yeah.
Free throw, horse, like all those things.
That's a pretty good trump card for a dad to have, is like if you start getting better at a sport than them, they could just die.
Trump card from Visa.
From
Now, what about you guys though? Now, do you guys, if either one, John, right now I know you have a daughter, but if you have
Yeah.
a son, What's gonna be the point? Are you gonna go to your grave?
No,
trying to beat
I'll
your
start
son
cheating.
one-on-one?
I will cheat. I already like cross up my daughter in soccer in the backyard. I hit her with like a hard head fake.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Tell you what, 2.5-year-olds, they do not have a good judge of of a head on a
Breaking
swivel.
your daughter's ankles.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so
Just
fun.
a group of kids around. I'm like,
I was always terrible at soccer. I am Pele in my backyard right now.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
amazing.
dude, that I'm telling you, like, if my kid ever starts to get better at a sport than me, if he's like right on the precipice of getting better, I will die. And it'll be that day where he'll be like, "Hey, Dad, I think I got you," and I'm like, "I bet you don't."
Hey, Dad, why are you parking the car in the garage? Hey, Dad, you got to turn it off. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, dude,
Man,
your
I'm
kid
picturing
starts to
you
get
just kicking out your son's ankle when he starts
Yeah,
beating
dude.
you in a race.
your kid starts beating
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah, you got to trip them. I'm starting to think my dad just faked all those injuries because he
Yeah.
knew I was going to beat him. That's
For
smart.
sure, that's the best thing you do. Your kid starts beating, and you're like, "Fucking write my eulogy, then, dude."
Yeah.
How about that? Why don't you tear up in front of our aunts and uncles?
True.
That's pretty good, man.
I can't wait to start competing with my daughter.
And what?
Everything.
You gotta be nice.
I'm gonna instill so much competition in her. So we've already talked about this. I was never like a good athlete, but I was like the annoying kid that would like stay late and I gotta work to be better.
Ugh.
My wife is like, she'll pick up a sport she's never played and just be like, "What's a basketball 3-pointer?" You're like, "God damn it!" So I'm hoping both those genes crossed, and I'm just gonna instill absolute competitiveness. She's gonna be a serial killer. is
Nah,
what I
your
think.
daughter is already too sweet of a girl. She's not
True.
gonna be like that. You're gonna try to make her do it. She'll be like, "Dude, shut up. You're
She's hitting
old,
goal
and your hair's not
celebrations.
even that long."
She's hitting goal celebrations at soccer already. She was the only kid doing them.
Really?
We practiced them in the backyard. I showed her the airplane and then like a fist pump. Every other little kid scores and they're just like, "Huh." And she scores and she's like, "Pooh!"
Nah, dude. You got to teach her like the old school "fuck you," like the one you didn't even know, like that one when you found out that was "fuck you."
Yeah.
you teach,
That was
like,
a good- I
like
learned
an
that one
Italian
from
mom.
Greece.
Yeah.
Afangul. It's Italian as hell.
Is Grease a real movie?
It's a move. It's a feeling.
Do you guys see they're coming out with a new Grease movie that's entirely about the Pink Ladies? It's going to be on Paramount.
Yeah,
Plus
I think
or
it's
one
just
of
called
those.
Pink Ladies.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like
Why do they
that.
keep doing remakes, dude?
How long can they beat the dead horse of these old movies? The
Oh.
first Grease came out like 40 years ago.
Yeah,
right?
but that's the thing is like, geezers will go watch that. Like it's gonna make money.
Well, that was because back
It's
in the
a
day,
formula.
it only worked because that was like back in the day, like the closest thing to a black dude was a white guy in a leather jacket.
Oh, I can't wait to hear racist South Jersey moms and dads be like, "They're putting those in Greece now." You're like,
Yeah, true.
Jesus Christ!
Fucking trans kids and AI guys. That's what we got in Greece now, dude.
ChatGPT molested my daughter. What
That's it.
happened?
Turn it off. I can't even enjoy a gay ass musical anymore.
I can't go Grease Lightning. I'm burning up a quarter mile anymore. Yeah, dude. Dads loved Travolta too.
No
they were like,
way,
"That's
dude.
a man. That's
No
a man."
way, dude.
My dad's generation, dude, they love because they hit him with like a Saturday Night Fever, and like every girl wanted Travolta back then, and then he just went insane. But like, my dad's age range wrote hard for Travolta.
No, dude. My dad was like, if I see this guy flip his penis at me one more time, I'm putting a shell in this bubble TV.
Did your dad love? Does he love the Born Identity? That's a dad.
I'm not really sure if my
series.
dad's quite liked anything before. I tried to ask him. I was like, "What are you into?" And he's like, "You're what?"
I don't know, Matt. I paid bills and you're alive.
I don't
Isn't
know.
that enough?
Making sure you don't die so you can go
Yeah.
drink at your college every weekend.
Dude,
Okay.
And when
Sorry.
you look back on it, it's like knowing your parents knew that they were paying that much money if they helped, like if they paid for your college or helped you pay whatever.
Yeah.
That you were just blowing it all. Like
Yeah.
that education means nothing.
I know.
Nobody gets jobs now because of their education for the most part.
Yeah. Well, that was the one thing is my dad paid my car insurance in college. Whoa, shocking. And the big thing was if my GPA fell below a certain thing, his car insurance went up. So he was like, if I find out your GPA goes below this, you're done.
So
And
I was
went,
in college,
Shut
like
up, you
the-
old dork.
The early years of the internet, it felt like I was in college when like checking grades online first became a thing, and my parents didn't know that.
You had to dial up your grades, dude.
Yeah, dude, I had to hit the key. Kong, he's failing. I failed weightlifting in college.
Yeah, I know, dude. Of course you did, brother.
Could it
Dude, you're built like a transitioning woman.
I know. Oh, I am. I can't shave this beard. Most kissable boys.
Yeah, we are a couple
I
Kissable
failed
boys.
weightlifting in college. Yeah,
was
I had to have that conversation with my father.
So what was the final exam for weightlifting?
I don't know. I didn't
in
show up
college?
for it. Do you ever have that dream that you were still in college and you forgot there was a class you signed up for? I just did that.
You had to get a spray tan and shit.
Yeah, dude, have you even hit anyone yet?
The uniform is a banana hammock. That's the uniform for the class.
You're cramming for the final the night before, and it's just you flexing in the mirror. You're like, I look like an idiot.
The final is you just have to cut sleeves off of a T-shirt.
True.
Pretty
Overusing
sick,
chalk.
pretty sick,
Overusing
yeah.
chalk is definitely on.
No,
the
I never. I
agenda
just never
somewhere.
went to class. It was like a 7 a.m. class, and I was just like, I'll ace the final. And then I got to the final, and it was like, name all these muscle groups and name this and that. And I was like, I don't fucking know.
Oh, wow. I
have
didn't
no
know- I
clue.
didn't realize it was to that
Yeah,
extent.
you had to know like the posterior chain and shit.
No way, dude. Forget
Kidding
that
me?
chain.
Kidding me?
The only chain I worry about is my gold chain, dude.
Yeah, we should start wearing chains.
Oh, wow. How about
you
Should
that?
we
guys
get
gonna
chains?
start- what-
so we get most kissable boys chains.
Ryan got the pliers, right? Because that's
Yeah.
what he does. He does electric. Like what?
Oh,
would
you
your
don't think I
guys'
thought about
chains
this,
be?
dude? I'm a fucking career business development manager. What am I gonna get for a chain?
A pen?
No, just
Sexual
not
assault
making
allegations?
commissions, getting commissions pulled back because a client canceled an order. That's pretty much my life.
How do you personify that in a
You
chain?
don't.
though?
You don't. You just get a drinking problem and then you stop for a while, like
Yeah,
I
you
am
keep it.
now. I don't know. I don't know what my chain would be now. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't really know what my chain would be now, man. I've been changing like the phases of the moon, man. I'm
Well,
not
think
really.
because if you got to get a chain like right now that represents who you are now, it would be so corny because it would be like that running shoe with the wing and a fucking microphone crossed.
That would be yours.
If you had to get one that represented like the two things you love, I guess I could get something with like my kid and my wife on it. That's my second chain.
Matt, what about you? What's your chain gonna be, dude?
A fucking crucifix, dude. I love Catholic God.
Catholic
He's-
Jesus, yeah.
Yep, he's my favorite one.
I feel like your chain would just be a chain of you like this right now in gold.
Where
Yeah,
the fuck did you come from?
yeah. This isn't an open forum.
Yeah, dude. We gotta.
I think his chain should say single after that fucking joke. But in cool girl cursive, did you guys have your names written in cursive?
What's cool girl?
Oh,
is
that's
that a
not a
font?
thing, dude.
You
Is
guys
that a
didn't-
font?
Yeah, you didn't grow up with girls that had their name written on a chain. Every girl in South Jersey didn't know their fucking name. You're like-
John, we need all of our
Yeah.
graphics
Oh, really?
changed
Wow.
to cool girl cursive.
I stand corrected.
immediately.
And if you,
Got me one for Christmas.
Okay, but nobody's calling it cool girl cursive. That's not a brand.
no,
like,
you know exact. Cool girl cursive is the exact font that Live, Laugh, Love is always written in.
That's all your Word documents are in cool girl
cool girl
cursive.
cursive. Yeah.
We're changing
But-
the whole graphics package for the podcast over to cool
Graphics
cool girl
passage.
And
cursive.
it's
Yeah,
just
dude.
gonna say
Cassage?
the most kissable boys.
We are the most kissable boys. Yeah.
Well, there's the album art or the episode art.
Yep, and that's the episode title, and that's
the episode. What do you got coming up?
April 6th, High Note. The showcase will be back. It's $10, not $5. I printed the wrong one, and we had it posted all throughout the tap room at the wrong price. So if you get there,
You're paying double.
yep, that's what your chain's going to be. It's going to be double the price.
No.
I'm-
Damn, we should have. When's your birthday?
April 11th.
Okay, never forget.
Name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Mine's May 8th, and we have to find the exact middle, and we have to have a joint birthday episode.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
What is that? It's just going to be you and I just sitting here.
We're gonna get a
still?
cake, and we're gonna feed it to each other.
Oh, that's kissable if you ask me.
That's so kissable.
That's very kissable.
What else you got?
Putting it in his calendar.
That's good.
I'm gonna
That's
make
a
a
great
most-
producer right there, because Matt and I are both
I'm gonna make
morons.
a most embarrassing clips day
Oh
for
yeah.
birthdays. I think that's something.
Yeah,
worth
damn,
doing.
we've given you way too much power.
Oh, most definitely. I haven't thrown out any footage, by the way. I have
yeah, you
every
just have a
last bit of
secret
it.
folder. It's called fucking Try Me.
It's called a whole hard drive. You know how big these 4K files are? I have
Oh,
a
shit.
whole hard drive.
That's a
of all
rock
this shit.
hard drive, dude. I'll tell you that much, brother.
what
April
do you got?
20th, Lost Planet Brewing Company. That show.
That-
I've had my legs
That's the
crossed.
first 7 episodes already.
I've had my legs crossed like I'm writing in cool girl cursive the whole time.
Cool girl
You fool.
cursive.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was. Yeah, and then I post the dates. Just come. Just be there, dude.
I got.
Oh, real quick. I've started trying vanilla sweet cream nitro cold brew. Got that the other day. It's pretty good.
Telling you, just get nitro cold brew with a splash of coconut milk. You're welcome.
Fucking idiot.
I got on April 20th, 12 Steps Down show. The Sarah Bell and Lemaire Lee run. On May 22nd, Jamie Fitzpatrick show. What's it called?
Yeah, we're doing that one.
You're doing it on the 8th. You're doing it on my
Black
birthday.
Sheep Comedy.
Black Sheep Comedy. I got a couple other things, but Monte Comedy, Hacks Comedy Golf. It's getting warm. Maybe we'll go golf. Maybe that'll be a new. We'll go golf together.
John, I got the location now.
Golf
I got
course.
the of the driving range.
Sweet.
In
All right.
Mansfield. My friend's dad owns it.
All right, nice.
We can
We're
have
hitting the
free
driving
reign
range.
on the place after hours.
We're in the drive. We're gonna drive the. We'll drive the cart, and we'll see if we can hit each other while we're driving past.
All these options are on the table. I've driven the
All
carts
right, nice.
there.
That's
All
one of
right,
my
so
favorite
that rules
games, yeah.
episode coming up at the. Actually, you know what? We'll make it an incentive. We'll start the Patreon, and when we hit 20 subscribers, we'll go record the driving range episode.
40 subscribers, I'll get a DUI
and make it
on
available.
100 subscribers in the first day, and I'll start drinking again.
camera. Okay.
we still have to spit in John's face.
6
here.
subscribers, and Matt's girlfriend will leave him.
Dude, she was doing that before we had any subscribers. All right now, folks.